Imogene Slokowski here from the Murgatroyd Times. My column today is All Men Are Brats. Yes, my dear, all men are just overgrown brats. It's merely the size of their toys that has changed. And they still see you as the meaningless slave to do their every command, to obey their bidding. In short, men view womankind as a subordinate slave race created to keep them happy. And by God, you have been catering to their sinine whims your entire life, little lady. Wake up, and free yourself from male oppression. You burn your bra, you burned his breakfast. Well now, little lady, it's time for you to burn that document of slavery, that marriage license, and free yourself from the domineering brute who would like to keep you barefoot, pregnant, and constantly in the kitchen fixing him another snack. Thank you. This has been Imogene Slokowski of the Murgatroyd Times.
In Dead Center Park, a group of local skateboarders were protesting in favor of protecting Flashy the paper doll from Senator Devane and Mayor Perenczy. Signs supported Flashy and denounced the senator and the mayor. Another sign denounced Dr. Hubert Slokowski, calling him a fascist.
Les Tomac here on the scene in Dead Center Park, where a group of skateboarders are protesting in support of Flashy the Paper Doll. I talked to one of the skateboarders earlier. It's like, man, me and my bro, we were like skating through the park, and like Flashy comes walking through, and like, she's a paper doll, man. And I said, whoa, look, bud, it's a walking, living paper doll. And he says, yeah, right. But then Flashy like turns and she like waves at us and stuff. It's like, Flashy's like cool, man.
Welcome to tonight's CRZY special on the Murgatroyd serial killer. For 4 long years and now 20 victims, a serial killer has stalked Murgatroyd. The sites where the bodies were found have all been different: a bridge, an old industrial building, parking lots, off-ramps, a number of different remote locations. The only common elements are that the victims are all young females between 25 and 40. Of the Murgatroyd Police Department is the lead detective in charge of the serial killer investigation. Lieutenant Skitters even at one point named Count Pedestrian III as a prime suspect.
So far, the only surviving victim to successfully escape the serial killer has been Shimiko Hiramoto, the daughter of Japanese business magnate Fudiki Hiramoto.
Talk shoes. Recorded live.
Hi, this is Les Tomac, live from Dead Center Park, where the protesters today are protesting in favor of Flashy the Paper Doll. And I have seen a group of skateboarders rally together with signs, and I'm going to interview one of those skateboarders now. Hello, young man.
Hello. My name is Josh. How are you?
Good.
Well, I'm going to start out by letting you know that I love your show. I listen to it all the time, dude. All right. Well, I was doing an aerial 360 kickflip down the half pipe the other day, and I saw this beautiful paper girl walking down the street. And, I mean, she was just gorgeous. Everything I ever wanted. And I went up to try to go talk to her, but she ignored me and stuff. Well, you know, I didn't know too much about it, but then I've been hearing about all these senators and people out there trying to, you know, protest her, drag her down, whatever, you know, tell her that she doesn't deserve rights and everything. But she's, you know, she's just as human as the rest of us, you know, dude. Like, seriously, man, I think it's ridiculous if they want to sit there and hate on her, you know. I skateboard for a living. It's not like I do anything special or anything like that, you know. I go and beg for food and shit like that all the time, you know. I don't understand why they're going to hate on such a beautiful girl. She's too beautiful, way too beautiful.
Thank you. That was a skateboarder here in Dead Center Park, and this is Les Tomac, live on the scene.
remember that bookstore in Flat Town that we went to last week, Mom? You know, the one with the art painted on the side of the building? Well, anyway, please take me back there. I saw a drawing of Flashy the paper doll in a book there, a drawing that was done way back in the 1600s by that Indian tribe, the Tiwakanani. Please take me back there so I can find it.
Oh,
Please,
no.
Mom.
Now,
Please,
Timmy,
Mom.
you silly little red-headed stepchild skateboarder. You have way too active of an imagination, my son. That and you are spending way too much time in Dead Center Park on that dadgum skateboard. You should spend more time cracking open your history book and less time skateboarding. There is no possible way that you have seen a drawing of Flashy the paper doll from the late 1600s done by the Tuwakanani Indians. To begin with, I teach high school history, as you know, my child, and by 1661 the nearby white settlers, those religious fanatics, had attacked and wiped out that entire tribe. In fact, history records that it was a virtual massacre where they slaughtered the men, women, and children. It is a dark stain on the history of Murgatroyd and Flat Town. A very sad day in the history of this area. But, yes, my son, if you insist, I will take you back to that bookstore. At least you are interested in reading a book for a change, instead of spending your life on that dadgum skateboard.
Mom buy me this history of Murgatroyd and Flat Town over at the bookstore. Anyway, dude, check it out. There's this chapter where the religious nuts back then burned Flashy at the stake. And they marched against the Indians and killed every single man, woman, and child in that Indian tribe, just like Mom told me. You know, dude, Mom is a history teacher, dude, so she knows her stuff. Anyway, there's this plaque out there in the woods commemorating the slaughter of that poor Indian tribe. Grab your skateboard and come go out there with me to look at it, man. It's only like 2 miles down a trail in the woods between Murgatroyd and Flat Town. If we leave now and hurry, we can make it down there before dark.
Look at the moving energy field in the woods. What the hell is it? What are you doing, Timmy? No man, don't skate into it. Wait. Stop. Wow. Where did you go? It swallowed you up? You like disappeared into it. I told you not to go into it. Man, there's no way I am going into it. I am heading back home to Murgatroyd now. I will tell your mom what happened. She won't believe me, but it's all I can do, man. Sorry dude, sorry dude. Hope you are okay, man, wherever you went.
CRZY News Bulletin. This is a CRZY News Bulletin alert. Teenage skateboarder from Murgatroyd City, Timothy Lawrenson, has been officially declared missing. He was last seen by a friend and fellow skateboarder in the woods between Murgatroyd City and Flat Town some 3 days ago. In the wake of the apparent abduction of Dr. Hubert Slokowski, there is rampant speculation that this too could be the work of the Murgatroyd serial killer, but as yet no evidence has surfaced to support a connection to this disappearance. Repeat, Timothy Lawrenson, 16, of Murgatroyd City, is missing. If you have seen him anywhere, please report his whereabouts to the Murgatroyd authorities.
Whoa, what just happened? Everything looks familiar, but this look different. Is that it? Oh my God, I went back in time. I gotta help these people. Excuse me. Oh my God. I don't know if you can understand me. Your tribe is about to be destroyed. They're going to come in and slaughter every one of y'all. Oh my God, where is Flashy? Do y'all know where Flashy is? Flashy! Hey, oh my God, you need to get out of here. These people are going to come in here, they're going to kill every one of y'all. The whole tribe, they're going to burn y'all all at the stake. Y'all need to get out of here now. Run!
The audio diary of Dr. Derrickson. My time travel experiments have been successful beyond my wildest dreams. On the monitors tonight, I just watched as history was changed and an alternate timeline was created. A young skateboarder named Timmy traveled back through time and warned the Tuwakanani Indian tribe and Flashy and Woodpulp Boy about the coming nearby neighboring marauders, those religious fanatics who were going to massacre the Indians and burn Flashy at the stake and destroy the village. Timmy, in warning them, averted this disaster and changed all of history. Flashy and the Woodpulp Boy led the Indians to safety, got them out of the area before the destroyers could come and slay them. A historical massacre was averted and time has been changed. An alternate timeline has been created in which Murgatroyd and all of us now exist. This raises all kinds of interesting questions, riddles, perhaps that will never be solved. This is the audio journal of Dr. Derrickson.
Good morning, students. Today we are studying how the Tuwakanani Indian tribe was saved from destruction by Flashy the Paper Doll and Woodpulp Boy, who led all of the entire tribe, men, women, and children, to safety when the neighboring religious fanatics of Flat Town came to attack and massacre them. To this day, Flashy the Paper Doll and Woodpulp Boy are regarded as heroes for their valiant act of leading the Indian tribe to safety. There in the woods are statues of Flashy and of Woodpulp Boy, and we will take a field trip next week to see the statue of Flashy the Paper Doll and Woodpulp Boy. As all of you know, Flashy the Paper Doll and Woodpulp Boy are from our own time but somehow traveled back to 1659. Your next assignment is to write an essay about where you think they may have gone after they left the year 1659. Because as you know they have not yet returned to the present time. Good luck with your essays, students.
Woody, stay close to me and hold my hand so we will remain together. Well, we saved the Tuwakanani Indian tribe and ourselves because Timmy came back through the energy time vortex and warned us, and now here we are going back through the energy time vortex again. Of course we had no choice, we have to try to get back to our own time. I have no idea where this will take us to, hopefully we will land in a better time period than that one was. Oh boy, look Woody, look.
Morning news report. Humility Sun here. The search for local missing skateboarder Timmy Lawrence's son continues, as we now move into the fourth day since he was last seen entering the woods between Murgatroyd and Flat Town. Dr. Hubert Slokowski also remains missing, yet messages received by our own news commentator here at CRZY, Imogene Slokowski, vehemently deny that Dr. Slokowski was abducted by the Murgatroyd serial killer. The messages are from someone claiming to be the as yet unidentified, unapprehended serial killer. Imogene Slokowski is, of course, the daughter of missing Minister Dr. Hubert Slokowski.
Oh. Whew. Where am I? Well, there's the Eiffel Tower. I need to find out what year this is. Who are these? What are these people walking around? Everybody looks like subhuman paper doll. I need to find out what year this. Where? Oh, a newsstand. Wait, 2071. I traveled in the future. Oh.
The young skateboarder from Murgatroyd, Timothy Lawrenson, has traveled through the undulating time energy field and landed in Paris, France in the future. A future in which the city is overrun with paper doll people, with no sign of humans. As Timmy searches frantically for other people, he only sees walking, living paper dolls. He has learned from the front page of a newspaper that it is the year 2071. And Timmy seems to be in a world that has been taken over by paper dolls.
In order to escape from a future in which the world is ruled by paper dolls, skateboarder Timothy Lawrenson has left the year 2071 and re-entered the energy time flux field, not knowing where this will take him, not knowing what time period in which he will land, but hoping, of course, to get back to his own time of 2016.
Mr. Derrickson, wake up! Wake up! Are you all right?
Yes, Timmy. Someone knocked me unconscious. I've been watching you on the monitor screen as you travel through time, through the time energy field.
I just got back. I came from the future where paper dolls is taking over the world.
Yes, Timmy, you were in the year 2071. You're now back in your own time. You're back here in 2016.
If you're all right, I'm going to have to go. Got to find my mom, make sure that she's okay. She'll never believe me.
Be careful, Timmy. All of Murgatroyd is on fire. Be careful.
Mom!
Yes.
You okay?
Yes, I am fine. Where on earth have you been? Are you alright, Timmy? Were you kidnapped by the Murgatroyd serial killer?
Yes, Mom, I'm okay. Oh, it's a wrong story. No, I wasn't kidnapped by the Murgatroyd serial killer. You will never believe where I was.
Oh, Timothy, I have been worried to death. I am just so glad and so relieved that you are okay. Grab your things, we need to leave here. Most of Murgatroyd is on fire and we don't need to take any chances.
First, I was in the past where I saved that Indian tribe, and then I went to 2071 where the world had been taken over by paper dolls.
My dear children, it's Dr. Hubert Slickhouse here. We must rebuild Murgatroyd from the ruins and the ashes. It was a great city once, and we can rebuild it. And Senator Devane will help us to rebuild it. So, my children, Miss all vote to re-elect Senator Devane. It is his destiny to lead Murgatroyd back to greatness. God put him here. He is the divine messenger sent from God to lead all of us to a better place. Murgatroyd was being scourged by fire as a punishment. It was a divine punishment because of all the sinful wickedness. The paper dolls walking around, the wooden thing, and the serial killer. This was God's wrath being poured out. It was karma that Murgatroyd was burned. But the divine Senator Devane, he will rescue us. He will lead us to a greater and a better Murgatroyd. He's our hero. He and Timmy Lawrence and the skateboarder, they are our heroes. And you must vote for Senator Devane to re-elect him. He will lead Murgatroyd back to greatness, my dear children. This has been Dr. Sikowski. Good night. Timmy, they tell me you're quite the hero, but this stuff you're telling everybody about traveling into the future into 2071 and paper dolls taking over the world, we can't let the public hear that sort of thing. It would send people into a panic. It may be what really happened, but Timmy, what you're going to go out there and tell them is that you were kidnapped by the Murgatroyd serial killer, and he held you hostage, and then you succeeded in escaping from him, and then he saw him burn to death. Murgatroyd serial killer is dead. That way it's solved and I can be reelected. And you're a hero. You're going to march across that stage and I'm going to pin a medal on you. Remember, you never travel to the future. Those are just wild skateboarder stories. I mean, I would definitely hate for anything to happen to your dear sweet mom, the school teacher.
I swear, if you do anything to my mom, I will kill you with my bare hands.
Now, Timmy, let's not overreact. Let's not overreact. Settle down. You don't want to threaten the senator. My bodyguards here could give you a shot that will make you say anything I want you to say on that stage. But I'm sure you'd like for your mom to have a brand new house, and I am bringing all this federal aid to rebuild the burned city of Murgatroyd. That's what's going to help get me reelected. So if you want your mom to have a nice brand new house, well, and you be the little hero with the medal on your chest, then perhaps you might want to cooperate with me. Do we understand each other?
Yes, sir. I understand perfectly.
Great, Timmy. Thank you very much, Timmy. Here's your skateboard back.
Late 2016 in the city of Murgatroyd. A city that was recently devastated by a fire set by the serial killer, a fire from which the city is rebuilding slowly. And one of the ways in which Senator Devane and Mayor Paransky are stimulating the rebuilding of Murgatroyd and the economy of Murgatroyd is through the arrival of casinos and strip clubs and many new bars and lounges and clubs. And with these new establishments, of course, comes new people to Murgatroyd, many drawn by the lure of making a fast buck. But others have arrived in Murgatroyd for their own reasons and with their own agenda.
Like, dude, I sewed like your threads, man. Like, they're way cool. Like, dude, who the hell are you? I've never seen you around Murgatroyd before. What brings you here, man?
Very curious skateboarder friend who has his whole life ahead of him. I am many different things to many different people, but a bit of a mystery to them all. To some I am a rescuer and a savior, to others an enemy and a scourge. I am often merely a spectator, and I only very rarely delve into human affairs, but I sometimes do find it necessary to intervene. You have drawn my attention, young Mr. Lawrence's son, and that is a good thing in your case. I will not go into what it is that brought me here to Murgatroyd, but I assure you that I do have my reasons. And you, my young skateboarder friend, have a far greater purpose and destiny in the overall scheme of things than you yourself have come to realize at this point in your young life.
And girls, it's Aunt Suki here. And not only can you kids hear us as we do this wonderful Aunt Suki's history lessons for children, but children all over the world, due to the magic of the internet, can now see this history lesson about Murgatroyd. This morning, kiddos, we're going to talk about the Murgatroyd serial killer. Yes, many years ago, this weird, creepy, strange character started killing innocent young women all over Murgatroyd. And Lieutenant Skitters couldn't catch him, and never could catch him. And then, finally, this terrible, evil serial killer set Murgatroyd on fire. He went all over town, setting buildings on fire. And then this skateboarder named Timmy, not much older than you boys and girls, who had been kidnapped by the Murgatroyd serial killer, he suddenly watched this serial killer burn to death, and he escaped. At least that's the official story that we're told whenever he had the medal pinned on him by Senator Devane. So, the Murgatroyd serial killer is dead, kids, and you can celebrate. And that was Aunt Suki's history lessons for children. Goodbye.
Hello, boys and girls. Aunt Suki's History Stories for Children was brought to you by Drifty's Super Deluxe Ultra Burgers. When you get home from school, set up a haul for Mommy and Daddy to take the whole family to Drifty's tonight for the Super Ultra Deluxe Triple, and be sure to order triple French fries and a triple iced cold ultra deluxe soft drink. Come to Drifty's tonight.
I've got to travel back in time to the year 2015 and prevent the assassination of Senator Quint. If I can stop Senator Quint from being shot, it will prevent the evil Devane from becoming senator. Wow. This is in 2015. I won't be able to stop Senator Quint from being assassinated. This building here, it looks the same. It looks like the Super Deluxe Ultra Hotel where Senator Quint was shot. But the sign says, Headquarters of Prince Devane, ruler of North America, and royal sub-palace of King Pedestrian III? I thought he was just a count. Okay, I'm inside now. I hear voices inside coming from that conference room. I'll just crouch here quietly and eavesdrop.
King Pedestrian, Sir, I have some very bad news. Flashy and the wooden thing have escaped through the time flux energy field and the rioting paper dolls have destroyed the device. Now we can't go after them.
You fool! You're not fit to be a colonel. You were inept when you were mayor of Murgatroyd. Do you have any idea what the ancient Romans used to do to the bearers of bad news? They killed them on the spot. I should have you taken outside and shot. Better yet, I should shoot you myself. But why waste valuable ammunition? You're not worth killing. But I know what must be done. I shall strike Paris, France with thermonuclear weapons and put an end to this paper doll plague once and for all.
But sir, Paris is a great historical city. When Hitler ordered it burned, a wise general ignored the order. Burned? Why?
Hitler went down in defeat. I will not go down in defeat. I don't give a damn if the Eiffel Tower itself melts. The paper doll race will be annihilated from the face of the earth. Grab him. Seize him. Bring him in here. The skateboard, too. Oh, yes. Timmy. You look the same as you did 40 years ago. Of course, being a time traveler, I suppose you probably came here from 40 years ago. Snuck into the headquarters, stood outside that doorway, and eavesdropped on everything that I said. Well, you're not going to be able to stop me, young man. It's my destiny to destroy these damn paper dolls and restore the earth to my control. This is my world. And if nuking it is the only way to wipe out the paper doll plague, then that's what's going to happen, young man, and you can't stop me, Timmy.
I must stop you. I must stop you. I can't let you destroy the world. You must be stopped.
Look,
you must
look,
be stopped.
Dr. Derrick's and the monitor screen is coming on. Look, there's Timmy on the screen. Oh my God, Dr. Derrickson, Timmy just grabbed a gun from that guard. Look, look, he's aiming it at Count Pedestrian. Tried in the year 2051. Timothy Lawrenson traveled to this year seemingly by accident, as he was attempting to go back to 2015 to prevent the assassination of Senator Quent. But higher destiny and fate must be at work, for young Timothy now finds himself the assassin of a madman who was about to destroy the world. Timothy Lawrenson has fatally shot King Pedestrian III at close range, and Dr. Derrickson and Dr. Jacqueline Ribzommer watch helplessly on a monitor screen back in 2016 as these incredible events unfold.
Timmy, come with me. I will get you to safety, back to the energy field where you can travel back through time. Yes, you remember me. I am the man in the hat. I talked to you back in Murgatroyd, back in the year 2016, back in your own time. We talked there on the sidewalk in front of the casino. Timmy, you have fulfilled your destiny. You have done what you must do. You killed King Pedestrian and saved the world from destruction. Now we must get you to safety. I have his guards in a trance. They won't be walking anywhere anytime soon. This will give you time to make your escape. Come with me.
Yes, oh yes, Dr. Derrickson, I have also seen that man in the dark hat around Murgatroyd recently. I wonder who he is. At least he came to Timmy's aid in this frightful moment. And at least the time flux energy field seems to still be functioning, even though we saw that your device itself will be destroyed in 2051 by the rioting paper dolls.
Hello, boys and girls. It's Aunt Suki 3. I'm the third Aunt Suki. Uncle Frank had clones of himself and the original Aunt Suki made, so that when they died, the great tradition could continue for history stories for children by Aunt Suki. And as you know, boys and girls, today it is April 1st, 2074. And today, boys and girls, we are studying the great hero, Timothy Lawrenson. Timothy was a teenage skateboarder. Oh, yes, he was. And he traveled back in time, through the time energy flux field. Back in time, through the time energy flux field created by Dr. Derrickson. First, Timmy went back to 1659 and won Flashy the Paper Doll about the religious fundamentalist fanatics next door in Flattown who were going to massacre them by burning them all at the stake. Boys and girls, can you say religious fundamentalist fanatics? That's great. So Timmy saved them, and then he traveled to 2071, to our wonderful world ruled by paper dolls. Then he went back to 2016, and was threatened by the evil Senator Devane, who was a flunky for the evil Count Pedestrian, who was planning to take over the world and become dictator. So Timmy tried to travel back to 2015 to prevent Senator Quint from being assassinated. But instead, he landed in 2051 during the evil King Pedestrian's war against the paper dolls. And Timmy landed at the sub-palace of King Pedestrian III, right here in Murgatroyd, and overheard the evil king planning to drop thermonuclear bombs all over the world to annihilate the paper dolls. So Timmy grabbed a gun from one of the king's guards and shot and killed the evil King Pedestrian, thus saving the world from destruction. So Timmy is our hero, and now, here in 2074, paper dolls and humans live together in a world ruled by paper dolls. And there is a statue of Timmy the skateboarder right in the middle of Dead Center Park. And that was today's history lesson, boys and girls. This has been Aunt Suki 3. Goodbye.
Welcome to the city of Murgatroyd in a parallel universe. Young skateboarder Timothy Lawrence's son has traveled through the time flux energy field, but this time it has not taken him to another time period. This time it has taken him to an alternate reality, a parallel universe where every person and thing in Murgatroyd exists,
Timmy,
but are very
son,
different.
where have you been? Out on that skateboard? You know I have an important meeting with Senator Quent in an hour. We are promoting Police Chief Skitters to be the new police commissioner. Hurry, get dressed up, you can't miss one of your mom's most important ceremonies as mayor of Murgatroyd.
It's still 2016. It's still Murgatroyd. Why is my mom mayor? This place is so different. Oh my God, is that Senator? Why is he still alive? It's like he was never saw it. What is this? Vincini Cosmetics? Flashy the Paper Doll is CEO of this place. Oh my. I wonder what I am over here. And where's the other me? Wow, everything is so... I wonder what else is different.
Universe. Having become aware of the existence of at least one alternate universe and the dangers of evil persons from our own reality potentially crossing over into it, Dr. Jacqueline Ribzomer and Dr. Derrickson have calculated a way to close the doorway to the alternate universe and are on the verge of doing so.
Dr. Derrickson, are you certain that your calculations will close the entryway between universes? And won't Timothy Lawrenson from our universe be trapped over there in the alternate universe? Are you certain this is the right thing to do, Dr.
Yes,
Derrickson?
Jacqueline. Yes, Dr. Reeves-Summer. I'm certain of my calculations. I'm as concerned as you are about Timothy Lawrenson. I don't want Timothy to be stuck over there in the other universe either. I want him to be back in our universe. That's one of the reasons I've been holding back and waiting on this. But I assure you, my calculations are correct. And we must close the doorway to the alternate universe. We can't risk Flashy 2, the duplicate, or the Murgatroyd serial killer crossing over and spreading their destruction over into an innocent universe. We can't risk that. We can't have that blood on our hands. I know ethically you understand this as a scientist just like I. I do want Timmy to make it back, and I hope that he does. But the hour is growing near when we have very little time to do this. We absolutely must close the door to the other universe. I'm sure that you understand, Jacqueline. I'm sure that you understand.
This other universe is cool and all, and it's neat that my mom is the mayor and stuff, but I really got to get back to my own universe. I have to get back to the energy time flux field and hope and pray I can get back home. I mean, like, for real. If I'm going to be stuck in Murgatroyd, it might as well be my own Murgatroyd, not this parallel universe Murgatroyd.
Oh, my dear Jacqueline, Dr. Jacqueline Reeves-Summer, I don't think I can wait any longer. I think I see Timmy on my monitor screen in the other universe, in the alternate reality, moving toward the energy field. Once he's inside it, once he's safely crossing over, then I can throw the switch here to seal the doorway between universes. Yes, now's the time. I must do it now. It is the only right thing to do, Jacqueline.
Man, I'm getting so tired of all this time warp stuff and moving from time to time. I just want to go back to my regular Murgatroyd. What do I got to do? Well, there's a time warp. Let me see if I can go back to Murgatroyd. What's happening? This isn't Murgatroyd. Where am I? I'm stuck. I'm not going anywhere. What the hey?
Timmy, you recognize me. I'm here with you. Do not panic. Do not be afraid. I am, as you know, the man in the hat. You're here between universes. You left the alternate universe you were visiting to try to return to your own universe. Yet something has happened. That something is Dr. Derek's son in the other universe has entered calculations to shut down the doorway between universes. You are temporarily caught here in timelessness. You're not dead. You're still quite alive. You're just experiencing a place where time does not exist, where there is no movement, and time as a concept is not taking place. Once you enter time again, you will know it, hopefully back in your own Murgatroyd, in your own universe. In the meantime, I'm here to tell you that much, much lies ahead for you. Everything will be all right, Timmy. Everything will be okay. Timmy Lawrenson is trapped between universes. He's caught in the energy time flux wave, and he's right there in timelessness between the two universes. I can see him, and there's that man in the dark hat in there with him, talking to him. He's all right, but he's between universes. I don't know what I can do other than to reverse the process and reopen the doorway temporarily between the two universes. That's the only way to allow Timmy to escape from timelessness.
Oh, Dr. Derrickson, Dr. Derrickson. You had no way of anticipating this. You have done nothing wrong. Timmy appears to be okay. And yes, there's that man in the hat right there in timelessness with him. How did he get there? At any rate, you will do the right thing. You always do. And if the only way Timmy can make the transition between universes is for you to reopen the doorway, then you will do what you must. As you know, Dr. Derrickson, I have come to trust your judgment implicitly. You have my complete support.
Oh Timmy, if you are going out on that skateboard tonight, please be careful.
Oh, thank you so very much, Dr. Getrick. Now my twin sister creation, Flashy 2, and I are united as one being. We share the same body, the same consciousness, the same memories, the same shared experiences. And I am dying to get out of this lab and walk around and explore Murgatroyd. I've been gone for quite a while now, traveling around through time. It's great to be back home in Murgatroyd. Don't worry, Dr. Getrick, you will see me again very soon, I promise you.
My dear Flashy, welcome back home. If you are going out for a while, I only ask that you be very careful. Please, Flashy, be careful.
Oh my God. Oh my God, that's a girl's body. It looks like she's been stabbed. She's bleeding everywhere. I wonder if she's still alive. I better check the pulse.
Timmy the skateboarder. Abandoned parking lot. Late at night. Behind the grocery store. I'll get you this time. You can't get away from me on that skateboard.
Flashy, where did you come from? Get out of here. The Murgatroyd serial killer is back. Run!